All right, let's take a quick look at the EasyRex file import procedure. So there are two ways to access the file import procedure. We can either go to the bank statement, EasyRec, and import the bank file, in which case we're going to select the GL account and select our template. Now we can either hit tab or we can just type it in here. So I'm going to select US Bank. Also note that if your template name does not show up here, it's really easy to change it by just going to Form Settings from the list of defined templates and making field number 1 template name. As you'll see, you also have a variety of other options, but if you make it template name and then hit Update, or OK in this case, and then Cancel, when you hit Tab next time, the list of will have the changes that you just made. So we're going to select our US Bank template, and we're going to browse to our bank file. Now we can use the CSV or the XLSX, whichever one you prefer, and select Open and Preview. Preview is going to allow us to see what's in the file and what the system is going to do. Now we can review the data, make sure that we're right. Any changes that need to be made, we can then go back to the system and change the file or change our mapping if we have any obvious errors. And then by double-clicking when we have the row highlighted, just like any other field in the system, we can auto-expand to encompass the full width of the values. Now we can select whichever one we would like to import or deselect as needed. If you double-click up in the select, you can do all or none. So just a real quick shortcut there. Oop, and I double-clicked one too many times. You'll see the dates are pulled in from the file, and everything else looks to be in pretty good order here, so I'm going to process this. Now once we process, it's going to take anywhere from a couple seconds to maybe a minute to process, depending on the speed of your server. It is a pretty quick process, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Now the other way to access that same screen, again we did it from Import Bank Files, is also from the Process External Bank Statements. So again, what we'll do is we'll select a GL account that we'd like to import to. Now we can see all of the previous reconciliations and elements that are brought into here. And we can import from File. By selecting the Import from File, we can get our GL account pre-populated. We just select our template, and we're good to go. Select the file just as we did previously. Now we've already imported it into this file, and you'll see here we have a variety of postings available to us. Anything that does not have a reconciled number next to it, if for example you were to do a mistake, you can just right click and delete that row and hit Update. Once you've done that, the posting is gone and you are good to go. You can also limit this because it's looking at the due date. So for example, we could say I only want to see postings from 8:30 on, and then it will immediately truncate this balance and we're good to go. Now, if we would like to reconcile from this window, we can by just selecting Reconcile. And in the following videos, we'll discuss the 3 different styles of reconciliation and how best to utilize them. So with that, I shall bid you adieu and best of luck.